now everything's old. Beautiful homes though, but they're all older brick homes with the hardwood floors. They don't do that anymore. I've got the hardwood, maybe I should do it. Complain about them not doing it, and then I have it and not do it. It's a lot of work to do that. You got to know how to do it. Jeff gave me a few pieces of hardwood flooring. It's just odd pieces. Maybe it's enough to do one line across the whole floor a couple times, maybe once. $4.29. So it's almost $1 more here than. In fact, I think it is $1 more for gas. It's $3.39 or less in Wisconsin. There's some good places to eat out here though. I mean, Chicago has got some of the best food. It's all the ethnic people that came with their recipes and started businesses and restaurants. See here, okay, Prairie Avenue is near the zoo. We probably just went by Prairie Avenue. I used to take this road here, First Avenue. I used to take that to college. I used to drive that every day or something. Yeah, First Avenue. This is it right here. I used to drive this every day back in 1995. I went to Triton College for a semester. And you go a little bit further and you're going into Chicago. Triton College is right near Chicago. And the zoo's open on Tuesdays. It's free. On Tuesdays you can go to the zoo for free. It's a nice zoo. When we were kids we went there and Dad drove. I think we went to one of the museums down in the Loop or something, by the Loop. And then Dad drove the surface streets. I think he took 31st. To the zoo, which not just anybody would do, but he enjoyed driving. And it's a grid system. I can drive this road here all the way to Lakeshore. Maybe that's what I'll do. Cemetery. Okay, we're going into Forest Park. That's where the end of the blue line is. It's in Forest Park. It's where you get on the trains, the little trains that they have here. It's a little different gauge. I think it's a smaller gauge of track than a regular train. It's a nice system though. That's a really nice thing to have here. Des Plaines. Mannheim it runs into Des Plaines or Avenue way up north in the suburbs up there. It turns into it or something. then we'll go, I think we're going to go by the road that my motel's on even. You can see a little bit of the loop. I guess it's hazy. Maybe it's from the fires out west or up in Canada. It's a little bit hazy. And Chicago doesn't really have a lot of pollution. Most of the industry is down by the southern and eastern part of Chicago. And a lot of that industry ended up getting sent to China. They have industry in here, but it's not like Detroit. I never thought of Chicago as being a dirty, smoggy city. It's fairly clean air. I mean, it's probably not as clean as where I live, but it's not all smoggy like Los Angeles is, because Los Angeles is in a valley and I guess the smog just sits down there. There's Illinois Route 43, Harlem. I think we're going into Chicago pretty soon, if we're not in it already. You'll see the grates, fences, where the Chicago starts. It's just a style of thing they have. Black. Uh-oh. In some places, Harlem is in Chicago, I think. There it is. We're in Chicago. This is Chicago. You don't have to be told you're in Chicago. You can just tell by the look of the area. It's different. It looks different. I mean, I hope we can get some better leadership. Because for a while Chicago was really nice. Back in the 90s and in the early 2000s, up to about 2020, it was nice here. It was expensive, but it was nice. I never felt like I was in danger or anything. I didn't go to the bad areas, but I mean now, I don't know. I mean, you're hearing about things going on in the loop and stuff. You're hearing that nobody wants to rent the buildings, and you know that there's a low occupancy rate. I mean, that's not good. Chinatown looked okay last year when I was there, but I remember when I lived here, you know, it was nice downtown. People took the train downtown. Everybody enjoyed going downtown to the Loop. I don't know if that's still true or not. Part of what went wrong is when they had the Roni, all the people that were office workers down there, they stayed home and they figured out a way to, they didn't have to commute anymore. They just did it at home.